My dad once told me, in a world of givers and takers, be a giver. My Uncle Scott was born in 1964, most would say full of life. He had a great sense of humor, making everyone laugh, and always had a smile on his face. Not pursuing college, he would work most of his life in the hospitality field. He had various jobs, working at St. Louis Zoo, Pasta House, TWA, and eventually a Jury Inn hotel. Regardless if these jobs were glamorous or not, he was always well liked by his coworkers and made the job more fun. On the night of January 15th, 2015, working an overnight shift as manager at the Jury Inn, a man came in and attempted to rob him, shot, and eventually killed him. He lost his life for less than $100. To this day, this is one of the hardest things my family as a whole has been through. My dad's side of the family is very close, being just him, Scott, and his sister. That day, not just my uncle was lost, but a brother, cousin, and a friend to many, as he touched so many lives.
Receive the light of Christ. Parents, godparents, this light is entrusted to you. Become burning brightly.
Running through the hallways, she's asking me if I'm keeping up, it's like, I was telling Patty, I was like waiting for somebody to jump onto the gurney, we were running down the hallway.
Being so young at the time, as sad as it was also really confusing. How does an 8-year-old girl understand the meaning of murder? She doesn't. Newscasters would be in my front yard interviewing my dad. I was seeing my uncle's face on the TV all the time.
At 6, the man who murdered a St. Louis hotel manager has died in prison. The Missouri Department of Corrections says Joseph Bowens died from natural causes. Bowens was convicted of killing Scott Knopfel in 2015 during a robbery at Drury Inn & Suites at 44 in Hampton. Surveillance video showed some of that crime, and police released some of the video after the murder. Bowens, who was 49, was convicted of first-degree murder and was serving life in prison without parole.
Eventually, as time went on, life slowly got back to normal. Except it wasn't, because my Uncle Scott was still gone, and there was nothing we could do to bring him back. But for my dad, there was another way we could keep him alive and close to us, by remembering him. That's when the owner of the restaurant connected to the Drury Inn, Bart Saraceno, decided to partner with St. Louis Restaurant Association to create the Scott Knopfel Memorial Dine Out. This event would raise scholarship money for St. Louis metro area hospitality workers like my uncle. Over 40 restaurants participated, including St. Louis Zoo, places my uncle worked at. Around $80,000 was raised in 4 years and brought together people for one Tuesday night dinner to remember Scott. It helped us to honor my Uncle Scott in something I think he'd be very proud of. I don't think any video or film can be long enough to tell you how amazing my uncle was. He was known for always having a smile on his face, making everyone laugh, being an all-around good human being. When we lost Scott, the world got a little dimmer. He didn't deserve what happened to him. Not in the slightest. But overall, it taught me a lot at such a young age. You can still give back after all that's taken from you. I will honor that for the rest of my life and what should have been my uncle's.